Hello everybody, it's Chichuki, back with another Chichuki Plays. Tonight on the program, we're checking out Date Everything. It's on the Switch. I received a review code to check it out. If you're new to the channel, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. We're trying to grow the channel. Let's see what the Outmaster volume. Okay, everything's good here. Let's see. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, look at that. My name is... I'm gonna use he, him. Coolsville. You know what? I'll keep my... Can I change? Check this box. Requested to show that you... to show that you are committed to jumping through hoops. Yeah, you know what? We'll just change it to Steve. Okay. And we'll live it. Instead of Coolsville, we're gonna live in Chichuki. So what we do is, usually we put like an hour on the clock. Valdivian. Black PVC pellets are used to create vinyl records, giving them their signature licorice look. Other colors decrease durability and collect dust more easily. Oh, look at that. I'm Super Nintendo Chalmers. I'm learning. This is not... I'm not playing this on the Switch 2. I'm playing this on the Switch. So...
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our times.
Go me.
Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims. But for now, it's time to get to work.
Find love, get friends, make enemies. I don't want to make enemies. Start your new job at your computer.
Valdivianites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors.
Yes!
You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude. Huh.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
sure
mean
what
to
that's
say
all
that.
about. I'll have to look up that term later. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
Oh. Okay.
Customers deserve success.
I didn't see the lettering on
and
the
in a strategic way.
answers.
What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Okay.
Hey,
Sam.
you there? Hey, hey! Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service. right! Oh, geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
Thanks, Sam.
You have new tasks.
I have a broken sewing machine.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
Oh, the hell were you then?
Can I get a refund, though?
What?
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to? Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is precisely what I was after.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all wet and covered with wet stuff. What? I didn't buy it. My mom did. She has inflatable all sorts of things. Okay. Sure. I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife.
Wait. Isn't knife spelled K-N-I-F-E? No. Whatever.
Why don't they ever tell you this? Okay, bye.
Huh.
I am a science teacher. Pronto Palace High School, go Harridans. And I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli. Why would you ask me that? Oh, I understand now. But no. Well, normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
What?
Meaning? Ah.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and, of course, human resources. If your department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you. Yes, every single one. You are the one who is wild to continue this line of inquiry. Your company is the one who is wild to continue blatantly selling incorrectly labeled goods. Refund. You, dunno? What does this mean, dunno? Does it mean I will be getting my refund?
Nope.
There are those who think they can play with Emmanuel. Those who think that because of my stature, I am one to be toyed with. I have lived 41 years on this earth, and the only reason I still keep living is because I am not one to be trifled with. This path you are going on, it is dangerous. Are you certain you want to do this, my friend?
Do your worst, Emmanuel.
Do not fuck with Emmanuel.
Hey, I'm 37, Emmanuel. I'll do what I want.
Champ! Got a quick minute?
Sure.
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research. And it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Oh man, I'm getting fired.
So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
I mean, I'm getting fired,
So
right?
are you one of the affected people? I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired. Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord?
Oh, Discord.
It's a messaging app. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here? Talk to you later.
Yes. Oh, man. Check the message on your phone. Oh.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing.
Tinfoil hat? Who are you?
Yeah, well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
Cool.
Perhaps.
Leave the office and reflect on your life choices. Hey, I do that already. There's the drone. Dude, don't break my window. Go to the door. That drone's gonna break my window. Oh man. Thanks a lot, jerk. Broke my window.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you.
I don't know how it happened, but I'm glad it did.
You don't remember inviting anyone over. You certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready.
Talking pair of glasses. Shut up, I hate you already. I'd like to skip this. No?
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs.
You met a new dateable.
Woohoo!
Sup, Skylar Specs?
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. Or date. You see
Clever.
all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer.
Well, I just got fired, Skylar.
And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you.
Aren't I the only one that can see these other people?
In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Sure. Okay.
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew, 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 go, go.
Okay. Oh. Press X to switch between glasses and off mode. Hold down ZR when wearing the glasses while aimed at an object to speak to it. Any door. I don't want to talk to that one. Broken window. Here we are.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
Look at this guy.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Dorian. That's funny.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm looking for love. Me, no, I'm just along for the ride. In case you, I'm just along for the ride.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here.
I'm not interested in hooking up with Dorian.
You get to speak with each object once per day.
Okay.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled Dateviator rubbish, you see.
Knackered.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
Well, don't worry, Dorian. You're not my type, so...
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's wonderful, Dorian.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
Friends! Number 7.
Friends.
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Okay.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
You wear it well.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
What's up, girl?
Your life just got a whole lot better. That's what. Of course, to really enjoy it, you're gonna need someone to show you how things work.
Phoenicia. uh,
Hey there! Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with him about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
what kind of schedule does a phone have? What look? I'm not a puppy dog. I'm real cool. Will you fall in love with me? What kind of schedule does a phone have?
All of them. Yours, mine. I stream sometimes for my own socials. And still gotta make sure I don't lose battery or overheat. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Dateviator.
Ooh.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Ooh, you know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a really cool app.
Maggie the magnifying
Oh,
glass.
gotta run! Another call coming in! Bye, Phoenicia!
How much more do we have?
You have to meet 2 more of us. You're getting there. Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Thanks, ominous voice. On a shelf next to the piano. Right there.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch. She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Aha!
Maggie the magnifying glass.
You're not a suspect, are you?
No. No.
A witness, then.
So what exactly?
Just as I thought.
Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on him.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
It's true.
Doubt it.
Wow.
Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
New rumor added.
Unlike Skylar's Dateviator that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find.
Ah.
It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt. It'll be tough, but worth it.
The more you find, the better your specs will be.
Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
Okay. Let's see, data decks. Oh, okay, I do like that it shows the. See what it says. Likes the latest, dislikes anything. Oh, it tells you who it's voiced by. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I like that they tell you who their voice is. I guess there's a lot. I don't know who Ben Starr is. Ellie Hills. I'm not familiar with her either. A lot of these are animated anime voice actors and other voice actors like that. Okay, let's go into rumors. Sweetest dreams. Maggie thinks you should talk to your bed next. It will be upstairs in your bedroom, first door on your left. It's not you, it's him. Doria mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. This mysterious hacker has sent you an equally mysterious gift. Okay, so let's go up to our bedroom. Alright, television, you have to wait.
Standing here in your bedroom,
hello.
you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
I guess that makes sense. The bed would be curvy.
Hey there, stranger.
Who are you?
You know who I am. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed.
Betty the bed.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
Oh man, that's I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman. I didn't know it. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you. I've been alone for a lot longer than I'd like to admit. I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know it.
A beautiful bed, anyway. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it?
That's right. Betty, you understand me.
Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
That's not really my thing. I hope so.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon.
Oh man, Betty.
Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not.
That might be difficult.
But I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
Let's see. I'd love to get to know you on a more intimate level. I'd love to get to know you better. Oh yeah, more intimate.
Oh, but I already know you intimately.
Whoa!
But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to know more, would it? Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
It's a date.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers.
Skylar, get out of here. I'm trying to hook up with my bed.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Switch back to glasses off mode when you want to interact with the world around you. Okay, continue to awaken dateable objects. I don't know, workspace, settings, save. You know what, let's save.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better? Maybe finally find some love?
What if I want you to fall in love with me?
Oh. You certainly can.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool.
But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting. On the clock with a new user, you know?
I'm the new user?
You betcha. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow and we'll see. Any other questions?
Where should I go next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie next. As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Okay, sounds good.
But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. Except, instead of sand, it's your house. And instead of a box, it's also your house. Any other questions?
Can I just leave my house?
You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
Why?
I was sent to you in secret by that hacker, and as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away.
Oh, no, we don't want that. Not Validian data drones.
That's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun. Any other questions?
Why am I doing this?
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A, well, mysterious reason.
Can I know what that reason is?
Not until I know that I can trust you. Since there's no one else here you could ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Okay. Okay, sounds like a plan.
Any other questions?
I guess that's it. Oops.
That might be it for this little Dateviator's tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Oh no!
Don't worry, you won't die. Unless...
It's hard to tell, but you can barely make out the faint sound of your dishwasher turning on.
Well, happy dating!
Okay, our dishwasher turned on. Welcome to Specs. Here you can track how your own personality changes as you learn from the objects around you. You receive +5 to one of your attributes after attaining a love, friend, or even hate status. You can even plan out which attribute you might get by checking which Specs icon shows on each datable's profile in the data decks.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot. Oh, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me?
I want to talk about some features. Can we talk about how all this dating object things work? Let's talk about... Ah, damn it.
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore? Vibrations.
Okay, makes sense.
Wait. I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Yeah?
Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
I'm tapping out.
That's okay. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really. That's okay. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why, when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
That's a lot to take in, but I get it.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Whoa. Ready.
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's not doing great. Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Oh, I have that. Oh.
I know. I'm a sad pair of lenses here.
No, I don't.
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it. Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Okay, let's go down to the kitchen. That's the stove. They wouldn't tell you the dishwasher
It's not all
going
that
off.
surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected.
Oh wait, that's not the dishwasher?
What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
Whew, that was a close one.
Some might say that I saved your life.
Oh, thanks, guy. Terry? Oh,
Hey,
Tyrell. Tyrell the towel.
Did you see that dude?
Yeah, you're my hero.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
I like this guy.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get upset.
Don't say that to
Isn't
me.
that right, my absorbent sidekick?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
Quack!
You have a sidekick?
Kinda. This is Little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want. Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave? I mean, I only know how to fold like one, two others. But still,
It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Whoa! Ooh, saucy.
Who doesn't like being close to someone? I'm just lucky that it's a part of my job. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Washford and Drysdale.
But I work pretty independently, you know?
I can make a bit of a mess.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable. It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
Surely you have bigger aspirations.
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
Travel the world and eat all the good stuff. It's gotta be free.
Sounds impossibly ambitious. There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay, that wasn't the dishwasher? That's the stove.
Oh, hello again. Come for more rumors? Looking for more suspects?
No, I want to see if you were interested.
Oh, I see. I can do that. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
You're a magnifying glass. How would I heard of you? What are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out.
Dirk.
The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Harper. Glad someone got to the bottom of this.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Really? Where do they come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
If you're open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case. The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, Although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Hey, sup, Dorian?
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
Truffle?
Strange, no? Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next? A stylized letter M.
M. First initial.
Seems likely. What should we look at next? I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin.
A graph paper?
It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Try cutting it with scissors or burning a small piece. Let's taste it. Let's try cutting it.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Okay, burning it might not have been a good
Yikes.
idea.
It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper? What should we look at next? I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects.
Okay.
Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Let's see. I don't know Penelope, but I'm sure it was her. I don't know a Mitchell, but it's got to be him. Freddie, don't know him, but but sounds like a love letter writer to me. I don't know who Mateo is, but Mateo.
This seems like an interesting idea, but the clues don't quite add up. I just don't see what the truffles have to do with blankets.
I didn't know Mateo was a blanket.
Sorry, but I don't think that's right. Perhaps you can help me on another case later on down the line. Thanks again for trying to help.
Oh.
It really was very sweet of you.
Even though I failed, do you interested in going on a date sometime?
I could see myself going with someone with poor detective skills like yourself.
Poor?
Perhaps we have complementary skills. I would be the daring detective. You the administrative sort. The pretty type, you know?
Oh, she thinks I'm pretty. Damn straight I'm the pretty type.
I fancy that.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Maggie says that a pile of dust lives under the couch. Maggie says she interviewed the Stackables to find out the case of a missing sock. Terrell says that a big spill job he works with Washford and Drysdale. The missing sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper. Can I show completed? Okay. Where is the hamper? Globe. Oh, we're going to the piano.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and the stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
Introduce yourself.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Try again.
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro?
You had me scared for a second.
What is scary about a performer crafting a performance? It was coming along nicely.
What performance?
That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note.
What?
Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
No, what the hell are you talking about?
Music? I'm always talking about music. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically.
Whoa.
I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
Jingle from the Payday Loan commercial? I don't know, I think it's a repressed memory. the jingle from the Payday
I have no idea what any of those words mean. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Keys. Keys the piano.
So long, Maestro.
Alright, so we got one more for the night. Let's go to the back up to the bed. And then the banister. I can do the banister.
Hey there.
What's with that smile?
Oh, nothing. You were very animated last night.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinky. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
What kind of things are you looking for? Let's turn it on.
On it. Content aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Hang on. My content aware is going off. Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay with that kind of stuff.
Carry on, then.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
I was eating the most incredible meatball sub, 8 feet long and about this wide. I was, well, it's a little embarrassing. You watch me when I sleep, weirdo. 8 feet sub.
Oh, well, I guess that would explain the movements of your hands and the sounds you were making.
Oh, the bed thinking I was jerking off in my sleep.
Oh dear. I was way off base with my guess. After seeing you be so lively last night, I was hoping to hear a little bit more about what you're into. You can learn so much about people from their dreams, you know.
That's really none of your goddamn business. My dreams aren't all that interesting, but my dreams are always nonsense.
Maybe so. But you can divine a surprising amount even from the nonsense. Go on. Tell me.
I dreamed David Most kidnapped me to his mansion. I was up for promotion on my old job, but I was starring in that hit TV show, Flame of Bones. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure I know that one.
And it's a dark, gritty fantasy famed for its expository scenes with people banging in the back. Yeah.
Oh, well. I already like where this is going.
I storm the castle, keep on dragging back, burning my enemies to cinder.
Ooh, then what?
Man, I'm turning on the bed. Only the Mad King stood before, and the throne that was rightfully mine.
So what did you do?
I killed him. I gave him the greatest head of his nasty royal life. I had my dragon roast him.
You didn't seduce him into giving you the throne? Oh.
Sorry, Betty. I wasn't gonna...
Still, though, what a fun dream. I'm a little jealous. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
You don't have good dreams?
Not for a while now. I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right? All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied.
I am.
I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight.
See you then.
See you tonight.
Alright, so the bed wants to have sex with me. That's good. Speak with Maggie for more rumors. I want to see who voices the bed. Mela Lee. She dislikes mornings. Oh, like me. Okay, let's check the rumors. Maggie said she interviewed Dirk to find out the case of a missing sock. Okay. Let's find the hamper. Oh, you know, let me see what the...
And this is the final look. What y'all think? Follow the link in my bio for a full list of all the pieces.
She holds up a finger, pausing for a moment.
Ooh, sorry, 1 sec. I just need to upload this real quick. There, done. Any longer and I would have missed my upload window. You know how the algorithm on Facebook is. If you don't post every day, you completely lose your viewership. Woo, it's a grind, but my fans are worth it.
Facebook's some kind of
only
app?
the most popular social media app of all time. It's like InstaFan, Sitter, and Knick-Knack all in one. Only better. No, like literally. Facebook bought them all out and combined the best parts of them into the social media platform to end all social media platforms.
Sitter.
But it's pretty exclusive, invite only, and I don't think humans are allowed.
Aww. Sounds pretty nice.
It is! Much less drama when you can exist forever without moving. I guess, since you don't have a placebook, I could share my feed with you.
Oh, thanks, Phoenicia.
Fill you in on all the tea so you're not missing out.
Aw. Sounds fun. Drama's my guilty pleasure, as long as I'm not involved anyway. Maybe you could show me some of your videos sometimes, too.
Ooh, are things heating up in here, or is it just me? Ooh, I don't think you can see them, even with your fancy glasses. But at least I can tell you what I've been up to. Alert, temperature warning. Woo, not again.
Oh, she's overheating. Something wrong?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
If it was nothing, I don't think it'd be happening. It sure sounds like something.
Fine, really. It's just a faulty sensor. Forget about it.
Looked like a temperature warning. And you do feel warm. Faulty sensor, do I need to take you to the... No. Feels like it.
Oh, huh? I do? Weird. I feel totally fine. It's probably just acting up because I did an extra hour on live. Trust me, I just need a nice hard reset and I'll be good to go. I'll catch up with you after. Try not to miss me too much.
Bye, Phoenicia. Alright, where's the hamper? Oh, the gym equipment. You were coming back to... Wait. What is in here that I can check? The shelf? The treadmill? The fan? The TV? Can I check the teddy bear? I can. Okay. Wow, there is a lot of stuff that you can breaker box. Do I have a door locked in my house? Without this lovely door, you would never forget where you left the toolbox. You love your door so much that you respect the right to be locked. Okay. Toilet, tub. Alright, where's the hamper? I want to see the hamper. Music I like in this. It's very interesting. Okay, she said we don't want to go outside. Is there a washing machine somewhere? Ah, there's the hamper.
Normally, when you aim your Dateviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh?
Wow.
Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
So we got the hamper and the pile of clothes.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
You guys okay?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
Okay, don't stop on my account. You don't have to pretend to be okay.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Turkey. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
Harper the hamper.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry.
Dirk the dirty laundry.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Whoa there. My content aware has given me a tickle.
Uh-oh.
Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships.
Wow, really? Huh.
If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure.
Huh. Okay.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay with that.
On with the show.
We're not skipping anything unless it's like having sex with the bed. But
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Turkey.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
weird that the hamper and the dirty clothes would have the abusive
Every
relationship.
minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's got to try to put a happy face on things. Jerky broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Batman?
Yeah? You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be rude, Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
You're my dirty clothes, you jerk.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
It was a pleasure to meet you two. It's been an ordeal meeting you two. It has been a pleasure meeting you two.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Oh. Oh, on Discord.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Something weird happened to me. Boy, do I have a story for you.
Thank God, I could use a little gossip.
I got a mysterious package from a mysterious person. Got this weird gift in the mail.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
Special glasses. Glasses with a certain power. These glasses that can
Like
do
what?
weird things. They can bring household objects to life. They make gijinkas out of stuff in your house. They can bring household objects to
What?
life.
I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
That's exactly what I said. More?
I'm still on the first part.
I'm getting to know
You
them.
understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
I'm 1,000%
Just-
serious.
What do you mean? Like, how? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
They're called deviators.
Dateviators? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Bye, Sam. Alright, so... Can I do the cat clock? I wonder? I can. But... there's 2 I want... How many do I have? I have 3 left. There's 3 I want to check before we wrap up for the Chichuki Plays. Maybe to bed again. Number 1... The medicine ball, or the exercise ball.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Minutes?
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Forgot? Do I even know you? Well, what had happened was,
Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me. But since it's been so long, let's just start over.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of the ring,
The Duke of Dunk.
the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock!
Duncan Shuttlecock.
Oh, hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Just your name would have been fine. Cheer for him.
Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Oh, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are we pals? Dunk better be just fine, because I'm not here to be your groupie. What about more than pals? Are we pals?
Totally! We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
Where did you get a shake weight from?
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
Yeah, the Jets and Mets, bro.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
That's so true.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, let's get it, baby! And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
Dunk, I'm sorry, I gotta admit, I thought you were gonna be a lady. I don't have an inner athlete. You are so right.
Hell yeah, love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I wanna make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Okay, so... Let's go, let's either do the toilet or the refrigerator. The refrigerator.
You'd hoped you'd be in the refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
I love his voice, the Yeti.
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. At freezing. Trick question, gelatin is always a soup. At freezing.
Not that cold. It starts at 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, I had it right the first
look
time.
at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like you didn't want to be here or something. But you, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
That thing is?
With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Oh, man. That's kind of sweet.
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks.
How the hell do you know
Don't
that?
worry. I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Freddy!
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top.
I don't know if I would like the refrigerator being to talk to me and tell me, like, oh, the food's bad.
No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos. But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
You got it, Freddy.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
What else do you like?
Burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas?
Oh, chicken tenders. You got it, Freddy.
Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
The rating's really good at this. Food Fetch is a ripoff. I'm trying to come back.
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home. But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few food fetch orders.
I wonder what I've got.
Freddy.
Freddy.
What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
I'd say for me, cake does sound really good right now. Give me that zuh.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza. I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it, cool kid. But I'll admit it smelled fantastic.
No, Freddy. You're right. Yeah, I made a mistake when I delivered it.
I hear you. That can happen. Hope you still gave him a good tip. Man, that pizza, the way that cheese was stretching, I get shivers just thinking about it. So good. Za is a way of life. I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
There is nothing wrong with cold pizza, Fred. Sure, what do you got?
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection.
Oh man, Freddy. I might have to sleep with you, Freddy.
Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
So now what I want to do, let's see, should we do the television and then wrap up?
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic.
I wonder if the each television has different...
Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile! Because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer. The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Oh, I like being catered to.
Then, let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
What just popped up there?
Holy smokes, folks!
Telly.
So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
The TV doing all the TV impressions. That's funny. Wow, 5,000, really?
Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Now the question is, can I have relations with the fridge and the television at the same time?
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
How's your pricing?
Prohibitively expensive.
Oh. Typical.
Can't fault a TV for trying. Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
Sounds great.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo. Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flow?
Oh, that's what popped up before. Why did that come up before? Reality competition, home renovation, local community access. Maybe I should just go, home renovation.
Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y. From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes
Home is Where We Buried
Balls
Grandma.
to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls. So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
Maybe we could just talk about our feelings. That'd be nice. I love it. Let's watch.
Nice. Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot. I've made a huge mistake.
Shazbot? What's wrong, bro?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Fuck! Seriously?
Valdiviflix dollars are hard to beat. But I promise, we'll find you something sweet. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Look at community access.
Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows.
Are you judging me?
And you want to watch the community access station?
Just kidding.
Okay. Woo! You really had me worried there. I was like 30 seconds from having you committed. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken.
How come you're okay when we watch reality shows, but not... very clever.
I'll assault you with my pop culture. Okay, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works.
I wasn't complaining.
All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar.
thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
What rhymes with yes?
Pretty good.
Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and don't.
I'm not sure if anyone would get that other reference. What's up, bro?
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
That's okay.
But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
No, I literally need to brush my teeth. They're just dirty. I absolutely prefer Valdiviflix. It's only $99 a month. Over your quality programming, never.
Oh, thanks, Hardy. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Oh, that's why I like his voice. Joy Ofodu, I'm not sure. I don't know her. Gabe Kunda. I do like that they show who. I knew that was Laura Bailey. Alejandro. Man, they got like a ton of known people for this. Where? Yep, Johnny Youngbosh. I figured that who that was. Isaac Robin. Oh, that's why. Okay. I really like the design of this game. Okay, so our battery is low. I guess we have to go to... I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna try talking to Betty while I have no charge. I want to see if that will do anything. You need to use a charge to awaken this object, but the Dateviators are out of battery. Sleep to recharge. Okay, so you can put it on. Oh, no. Here we go. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode of Chichuki Plays. This has been the first 3 or 4 days of the playthrough of Date Everything. It's very interesting. Load, save, continue. They have a lot of voice actors that you might have known. I think the character design is really fun. I think my favorite one is the bed. Obviously, you can tell from the playthrough. But that's going to do it for this episode of Chichuki Plays. If you're new to the channel, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. And, alright, well, here's your question of the day, if you made it this far. If you could date anything in your house, what would it be? My name is Steve. We'll see you in the next one. Laters!